Welcome to Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Sega Game Gear. So yeah, from the start this is quite different. Instead of the music that was on the Master System version for the intro sequence, it's now the Scrambled Egg Zone music. And the music that was on the Master System version is now used for the title screen for this, whereas on the Master System the title screen had no music. So I suppose this one works better, but I'm used to the Master System version really. But I suppose this works better. You see, this music was originally on the intro sequence on the Master System, and Master System version this had no music. I suppose this works better because it's a bit stupid having no music on the title screen. Anyway, Underground Zone Act 1. Unlike the Game Gear version of Sonic 1, where the levels were redesigned and Sonic himself was redesigned, this is almost exactly the same as the Master System version. Sonic looks exactly the same, the levels are designed in exactly the same way, the emeralds in the same location. The only differences really are they made the bosses harder, which is good. Some of them are a lot harder, some of them are slightly harder, but they're all more or less harder. The boss music is yeah, some of the musics are different. All the level musics are exactly the same, but the boss music is completely different. I'll just drop down now. Yeah, the boss music is completely different. Let's leave that one there. And if you remember on the Master System version, no matter which ending you get, the good or bad, i.e. Rescue Tales or not, the end sequence always has the same sad music. That's because that's the sad music. That's in this game. That's the music you get if you get the bad ending in this game, which I won't be getting. So in this version, if you get the good ending, you get different music, which I can't remember how that goes, because I haven't played this version as much. But on the Master System version, you always get the sad music, whether you Rescue Tales or not. On this version, you only get the sad music that was on the Master System if you don't Rescue Tales. Yeah, I first played this game only 7 years ago, whereas I first played the Master System version about 20 years ago or something, I can't remember. Yeah, so I haven't been playing the Game Gear version for that long. Yeah, that was the start of the act again, so I'm going to the end now. Yeah, likewise with Sonic 1. Yeah, they didn't really redesign the game like they did with Sonic 1. It was quite a nice surprise when I first played it on the Game Gear because everything was different, and it was like playing the game. It was like playing a whole new game, and it was quite a nice surprise. But this version is pretty much exactly the same. The only real differences in the actual gameplay, apart from the music, is that the bosses are harder, and yeah, that's it. Everything's pretty much the same. The emeralds in the same location. It was a pretty nice surprise when I first did Sonic 1 on the Game Gear, because it was the emeralds were in different locations. It was quite slightly fun. See, I say slightly fun, getting the emeralds again and finding where they are, although they were easier to find actually. Some of them are in the same location anyway. In fact, they're all in the same location apart from the labyrinth one. Anyway, oh, there's no bounce on there now. Yeah, that's changed. Yeah, there are some minor differences, but not really anything worth shouting about. For all intents and purposes, it's exactly the same game as the Master System version. It even has the same sprite for Sonic as the Master System version, whereas on the Game Gear version of Sonic 1, they had a completely new sprite for him. Let's get this life in here. Yeah, this isn't a speed run or a points run, as I did with the Master System and Game Gear version of Sonic 1, because it's too hard to get 99 rings on the act. and this, if you get you can easily get a really big time bonus if you just whiz through the act in about 20 seconds, which I can do, but I don't really want to do that because the playthrough will be too short, and I want to show you where all the lives and secret monitors are, and also they don't have an end of game score screen where it's all counted up like on the Master System version. It's just a normal score screen at the end of the last boss, which doesn't only last a few seconds. Yeah, there's the first emerald, same location. Yeah, I don't really want to go back to the beginning on this one either, so I'll just go to the end. I could have dropped down from the emerald straight onto this platform here, but I like getting rid of the spikes. Yeah, so the points aren't added up. It's as if the game designers didn't care about score, and so I don't care about score either on this one. So even though I did it in 2.5 minutes, I still got 9,000 time bonus. I think I've whizzed through the act in about 22 seconds or something, and managed to get 250,000 time bonus. It's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, so here's Act 2. So if you want a high score, don't bother about the rings or anything. Just whiz through the acts in about 20 seconds, which will make a very short playthrough. Yeah, so when I first played this, I was 7 years ago. I was expecting the Master System boss music, and I was extremely surprised to hear new boss music, which is this. I suppose it's scarier. Sort of works better than the Master System version, although I do prefer the Master System version. Yeah, this boss is harder, you can't see as well, and the cannonballs, as you can see, are a lot more erratic and harder to avoid than the Master System version. It's actually a bit tricky. Whoops! Oh, that was close. Yeah, it's definitely trickier than the Master System version. Oh, that was extremely close indeed. There we go, he should come down now, hopefully. Yeah, good. Some people say they find this boss hard, and I've never found it particularly taxing. I might lose a life here every now and then. It's certainly harder than the Master System version, but Master System version was ridiculous. You didn't even have to move, you could just jump in the same place, and just as long as you time it, you'd always avoid the cannonballs. There, the cannonballs are erratic on this one, so... Yeah, and you can't seem to jump over the egg thing with the animals in it anymore. They got rid of that glitch. I think it was a glitch anyway. Anyway, here's Sky High Zone, which again is exactly the same, more or less. The life is still there. I'll be showing you that weird glitch thing again with that weird ground where you're half underneath the screen. I'll show you that again. It's weird, that bit. Right, jump. No, I can never jump there. It always doesn't let me jump, even though I press it. I'll show you the birds again, because they're quite fun. There we go. Again, you have to run against the monitor from the left. As soon as you get rid of the monitor, the birds aren't there anymore. They won't come anymore. So, yeah, they won't come anymore. There we go. Now let's go to the, well, let's get the invincible and use that to show you that stupid glitch thing. Jump over that. And then go down here, and there's that weird bridge. And you can't go in here anymore. They've removed that glitch, thank God. But yeah, you're still walking on the underneath the screen. It's weird. Although if you don't have invincible, it does hurt, and you will die, lose your rings, etc. So only do that with invincible. I suppose that's why they have a bridge, I suppose, because at least you have a if you fall down there by accident, you can get out of there and jump back. But don't fall down there anyway. Anyway, let's get the hang glider. Hang gliders work exactly the same. You just tap left and press right to go down like that. I can't remember if they got rid of the glitch where you always get 10 rings as long as you have a multiple of 10 or 0 rings. Meaning that if you have 90 rings, it'll give you a life because it lead you up to 100. I can't remember if they got rid of that or not. I might be able to show you, but I probably won't. The leaves still come, I mean the leaves still blow. Lives in the same location. Yeah, the leaves still blow. It's only they still won't appear if you're right next to a hang glider. You have to use the hang glider, then wait for the leaves to come to make that work. There we go. You can still get the emerald the fast way by spinning on this one, like that. Same way. And the can't remember where the other platform was. I'll see if I can just find that. The other bouncing thing. Can't remember where it was. I think it's down there. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I don't really go for scoring this. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Down there, is it? Yeah, there it is. Right, just use this, do this little thing. I like doing this. Slightly harder because you can't see where you're going, but it's still monumentally easy. Right, right, let's go back now and do the show you the leaves thing. Another one of these will have appeared. Yep. Again, that thing doesn't disappear until it goes out of the screen. Otherwise, you can follow it to the end and it never goes away. Oh, there were no rings on it. That's why I couldn't see where the platform was. It's there, I think. No, missed it again. Here. Yeah, there it is. Right. Okay, let's go to the end bit again. Right, let's use this and then wait for the leaves to come. They should come eventually. Yeah, I just heard that neutron-like enemy. Yeah, see, I'm not pressing anything, and it does it like that. Yeah, that neutron enemy, but it's out of the screen because the screen's too small. Like with Sonic 1 and all Game Gear games, because of the board. Yeah, it still does it. Multiple of 10 rings, so it should work on 90. Yeah, on there is more game screen beyond the border of the Game Gear, but it doesn't show you. But if you get rid of it with the emulator I'm using, Fusion, remove Game Gear board, it will show you all the glitched stuff, which you're not supposed to see, but it's nothing special. And you think you can see more of the game, but you can't. It's just sort of glitched. Anyway, this annoying boss that I absolutely hate. These seem to be a bit harder now, these things. Hopefully, it's very easy to touch them by accident. Got it, right. Yeah, very easy to touch them by accident, so get rid of that. And then, yeah. This bird thing is pretty much exactly the same as it was on the Master System. It's just the beginning birds that come out of the eggs that are harder on this. The bird is just as easy. See? It's just the birds jump around more and are harder to get. I was very lucky not to... It's very easy to touch them. It's very easy to touch those birds and die because they're just erratic, jumping around. They're very difficult to predict. Alright, so that's Underground and Sky High Zone done, and I'll show you Aqua Lake in the next part. So I'll see you then. Bye bye.